It really takes a village. We run through 3 cities. It takes all those police forces, all those cities, public works departments helping us. And it takes a lot of people.
A lot of people, and also about a year's worth of planning to put on the Run to Remember.
And what's really exciting for us is the route goes right in front of News 9's new downtown home. Our Lisa Monahan shows us what it takes to get the marathon across the finish line.
Oklahomans banded together with acts of service following the 1995 tragedy. The Oklahoma Standard, as it's known, now drives countless volunteers with the same spirit of generosity to make this marathon possible. For every foot that crosses the finish line, dedicated, hardworking people are willing to lend a hand.
We have kind of a formula of, how many we need and, along the course and at the finish line.
More than 2,000 volunteers, including 12 people who've helped in all 23 Oklahoma City Memorial Marathons, are essential to the course on race day. As the Memorial Marathon General Manager, Lynn Porter is responsible for making sure everything runs smoothly.
That includes getting all the medals, event shirts, registration, and it's also an excitement to see how it all runs behind the scenes and get it ready because it's such a powerful weekend.
The coordinated effort by the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum staff and a group of 50 volunteer chairmen is a major undertaking.
We have a chairman's meeting once a month, and then we organize all of this.
For the better part of a year, they've been ordering, stockpiling, and preparing to distribute some 15 gallons of pickle juice, 500 pounds of pretzels, 576,000 ounces of water, and an endless list of medical supplies for the runners on race day.
A Band-Aid, fix a blister, pickle juice, pretzels, water, keep them going.
Recruiting the 250 medical volunteers to properly staff 16 medical stations is also a part of pre-race preparations. But so is setting up and maintaining the course from start to finish.
They have hundreds of course marshals. Every cross street will have a marshal or a series of marshals to make sure the runners are going in the right direction. And it's all about safety.
Hundreds of police officers will also be strategically positioned along the 26-mile course.
It takes a lot of planning, a lot of driving the routes constantly, making sure there's no surprises.
As an extra safety precaution, Oklahoma City Police Captain Adria George helped marathon organizers develop a plan to implement a no-bag policy on the course.
There is a bag check. We would really like for you to use that because, as we've seen in years past, once you're running, you decide you don't want something, you throw it down, lay it down, and that can present a problem for us as well.
Officers will also be helping with crowd control, looking for any suspicious behavior, and enforcing all road closures.
Our whole goal is to make sure that everybody coming and watching and participating are safe and they have a great time while they're in the city.
Athletic trainer Nick Chafee is one of the hundreds of volunteers who make the race possible. He lost his mom April 19th, 1995, and says giving back to the marathon is helping him heal and find purpose.
My mom's name is Ronalyn Keener Chafee. She worked in the DEA.
Nick Chafee was only 4 years old when his mom was killed in the Murrah building bombing.
She was on the night floor. In a way, like, these pictures are my memories.
Snapshots of important moments are all he knows of her.
I always think what life could be with my mom in the picture.
Growing up, Nick knew his mom died in a terrible way, but his family kept him sheltered from the horror of the bombing.
To headquarters, there's people trapped on in the big floor. 100 block at Northwest 6th.
It seemed like it was always the elephant in the room. Like, I knew this major event had happened, but I always felt distant from my family.
Then, when he was in high school, curiosity brought him here to the Oklahoma City National Memorial for the first time.
God, I did not know how hard that was going to be. And in a way that felt traumatic, just because so much of what I saw I've never seen before.
Yet Nick began to feel a connection to the tragedy he hadn't known before.
I should cut this out too. This is what it was really like down there, and this is what, like, people that experience it remember it as. This one's the day after.
His aunt also saved a trove of newspaper articles and memorabilia that she gave to Nick. The memorial he once saw as a place of peace now part of a bigger picture.
About a third of the building has been blown away.
It makes me see that place is more what it was than what it is.
As a young adult, Nick began participating in the marathon, running the half and the relay.
So where's all your pain at?
And now a trainer for Mustang Public Schools. He's part of the medical team for the race.
For me to be able to come on course and use my skill set gives me purpose in a way.
This year, he'll be working at one of the on-course medical stations. As a kid, Nick says sports helped him escape what happened to his mother. Now he believes it's bringing him closer to her.
I just don't have very many memories of the bombing or of that moment. And things like working the marathon or just being involved in general is a way for me to develop memories and create positive memories for the event and my mom.
Coming up, we get an inside look at how to train for a 26-mile race with running expert Mark Bravo. Plus, our own Robin Marr shares with us her story of helping her son get ready for his first ever Run to Remember.